没有。
没有。
Hello everyone, welcome to the 47th Bangkok International Motor Show live stream on AUTOHOME channel. I am Driver Huang.
I'm Shen. Hello everyone.
Hello everyone, and the Bangkok Motor Show is the most important event in the Southeast Asia. The 2025 number on Bangkok Motor Show is about 80,000, which covers about 10% of the total Thailand sales of the automobile. So it's a very important motor show, and we do a whole day live on our channel. And welcome.
So it's a big number. I was here last year, so full of people, and I can feel different brand here is different from in China, in Europe. So today, me with Huang, we will together in cars here and maybe some information about car sales in Thailand and car culture in Thailand. So first, we want to start with this car. It's called BYD AUTOHOME. So this car is very interesting. I think in different countries, it's called different name. In China, it's called
seagull.
Yeah.
The animal that flying, but it's the engine level of the whole BYD series in China. And this time it came to Thailand with the name, the ancient one.
I think that's because of the first car, the first BYD into Thailand market is AUTO 3, the Yuan Plus. Yeah. So maybe the AUTO, this name is famous, so they continue to this name. The difference is the number. So one means smaller and cheaper and maybe more for more market. And in my memory, so in Germany, this car called Dolphin Surf. So we know Dolphin is the larger car. So Dolphin is the first BYD get into Europe market. So this car in Germany, in Europe called Dolphin Surf. So they continue to use Dolphin as the name of this car. So I think in different countries, BYD have different strategies to make this brand more popular, and the customers can feel familiar with this car.
Yeah, and with a small size, which means a small, less price. This car actually in 2024, maybe is the best-selling car without any other things. The best-selling cars in its segment in China in 2024 or 2023. So let's see what should a small car should be look like.
So I think this car built in 2023, maybe 3 years ago in China, and when first it comes out, and can feel it feels like a Lamborghini. So the light and the face. So maybe in China, so some customers call it baby Lamborghini.
Yeah, baby Lamborghini.
But this style, I can say is very fashion and stylish and sporty. So come to the side of this car, photo car. So normally in China, I think there is only a few cars. So normally it's a small car, but it has 4 doors.
Yes, whatever the car would be, they like to put 4-door and with a hatchback. So we have 5-door for small car. Even the car smaller than this AUTO 1. Yeah. And this could be more practical for getting to the rear seat.
Rear side. So I think that's different from what the customer wants in Europe and in other countries. Because normally when this car comes to 2 doors, maybe sporty, and maybe for feel this car looks
like
better.
Coupe,
looks better.
Looks younger.
But in China, so 4-door is more popular.
Yeah, the consumer consider much for the practical daily usage. Yeah. And you can see in China we have the steering wheel at left side, and now in the Thailand. And other market, they have the steering wheel at the
it's right-hand drive.
Yeah, right-hand drive car.
So we can see here is some Chinese. It's called black battery. So it's a special battery only made by BYD. So BYD, I think now is the biggest, one of the biggest battery companies in the world. And on base of that, they made millions of electric cars and hybrid cars. So this battery is through the line is very sharp of this car.
And because it's a BEV car, so in Chinese market, all the BEV car maybe like to have a wider design for
battery, for more battery.
For more space for battery. So it looks very, I would like to say firm. It looks a little bit like a small muscle car, small hot hatch. I think young people would like this kind of design.
Yeah, and this color, I think, is very shiny.
Is very shiny.
So have a look at the trunk
This
space.
way?
Yeah. So it's not so big, but I think it's enough for the daily use. And also, all the cars now in China, we can maybe and it's enough for 2 people's luggage. With big luggage, I think it's enough. So this car maybe for young people, for 2 people's family, it's pretty enough.
Now let's check the interior.
Yeah, let's get inside.
Let's go to the front.
So now we come into the front row.
Interesting. They have electric seats
at
this level.
But
usually in Japanese car, like in such level, they usually have manual setting for the seats.
But only for the driver's seat, because in my seat there is no electric buttons. It's manual. So very interesting. But I think for the car of this level, it's normal.
And I think the design of the AUTOHOME, the interior design is very interesting. They use a lot of design language of floating sea.
Yeah.
Because in Chinese market, this car belongs to like a selling network called Sea.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of
seagull,
sea
lion. Yeah, sea lion, dolphin, seal. So all the cars from BYD in this level and in this sun brand, they all called the name from the
animal from about
sea animals.
Sea animal. Yeah, and the interior design I think is quite focused on young people, like a screen on the center and all the buttons are round shape, not just only a button. So in this car you can feel it's not that kind of cheap, although it actually uses a lot of plastic. But at this price you cannot argue for more.
Yeah.
And
2 screens, and I think it's enough for all the functions. And wireless charging.
Yes.
And 1 Type-C and 1 Type-A, so it's enough for the daily use.
And the right-hand drive version, everything sets fine. It's not much different from the Chinese version. And they have leather steering wheel. It feels good at this price. And also you mentioned that the wireless charging.
So what do you think of this car's price in Thailand? I think maybe double in China, less than 1 million Thailand yuan. So maybe.
But let's check the rear space.
Yeah.
If I am
get into the back row. It's
how do you feel?
So it's not big, but I think it's enough for the car with this size. So you can feel there is a little bit crowded, but I think for people and for the daily use, for the city use, it's already enough. And Thailand is not so big. Maybe you drive from Bangkok to Pattaya, only 2 hours, 3 hours drive. In this car, no problem.
And you can see they use leather on the panel of the door.
Yeah.
Usually in Japanese or other brands at this size or this level cars, they just use all for plastics.
All plastics.
All plastics.
Yeah.
So the interior, the craftsmanship, I think is worth for this price.
Yeah. I don't know if there any price of this car have been built.
They haven't launched it.
Oh, maybe later today.
Yeah.
Later they will launch it. But in my opinion, this car I think around 800,000 Thailand yuan, about maybe 160,000 Chinese yuan. So double of the price in China. So that's because of some tax, some material price. So now in China, the electric car is, I think, is the cheapest all of the world.
Yeah, all of the world, because the manufacturer and the policy. And
so next we show which car to our viewers. So
let's check about the Denza, the luxury brand of BYD.
Yeah. So I think the Denza, the most important car of this brand, is the Denza D9. So luxury MPV. So it's very popular also in China, and we can see the right-hand drive version. So I think the first it goes to Hong Kong market, and now in Thailand we can see several Denza D9 on the road.
And for BEV MPV, actually they have more room for the battery, so we can see in Thailand market they have a sticker for all kind of information you want from a battery BEV cars. You can see at this size, the sticker tells us it could go about 600 kilometers for just one round, and it's enough for country size like Thailand.
Yeah.
Travel from Bangkok to somewhere, come for a very long space, very long range,
and a comfortable trip. So we can see the price. I think the price is reasonable. It's 2 million Thailand yuan. So it's about
a little bit expensive, a little bit more expensive than it.
Only 20 or 30% expensive than Chinese market.
It's
so
reasonable for
it's reasonable.
Tax and something.
Yeah. So I think when talk about this car, we need to have a good look at the inside, the interior of this car.
Okay.
So let's get inside. So we can see much more luxury than the AUTOHOME because I think that's the cheapest car of BYD, and that's the most expensive car in this stand. Not all the BYD family, but the most expensive car in this stand.
In Thailand market, maybe.
Thailand
market
because
right now.
I didn't see Yangwang here.
And there is a Denza BA, which they are not launched yet.
Yeah.
But it will be more expensive or just the same level.
The same. Yeah.
As this Denza D9.
Yeah. So here we can see small tables and all in good materials.
Yeah, the interior, the material they use.
Soft material.
Soft material.
Everywhere.
And wooden material, it feels very, I think, the luxury feeling is quite good.
And one button you can change the...
With a small screen, you can change your seat setting.
But it's in Thailandese. So that's the air conditioning of the seat. I think also heating and massage. So I will try. Oh no, that's.
And it is
change the position of the chairs.
And you get more space now.
Yeah.
The other space is very, I think it's quite enough for 4 people.
Yeah.
And let's check the front row.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this car. The front row.
Wow. This car has already driven for 20,000 kilometers.
So that's very interesting because in other countries' car show, so normally the show car is a brand new car.
Yes.
And this car already drive 20,000 kilometers. So that means maybe that's a car from dealer or from someone else, media car or
maybe
promotion car,
Yeah.
and they just play it and put it in the car show. So Thailand market is very interesting, and in this car show, it's not only for promotion, it's for selling cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let's check about the design again. And I think the interior looks quite. I think it looks quite. You have a better view for a MPV because the A-pillar is not that large, not that wide. If you have the experience of driving some like MPV from American,
Yeah.
so you can have a nice view from this driver's seat, and
So I can see it's a car really in use because
someone's
earphones.
someone's t-shirts.
So all here and one case, so just close it.
For a car that drove 20,000 kilometers, everything keeps well, I think.
Yeah.
No scratch. The leather feels still very good and
Very shiny.
very shiny.
And the seat feels not so old. It feels completely new. So I think this car maybe you use 100,000 kilometers. It's no problem.
So this could be approved for Chinese quality, Chinese car quality.
Yeah.
At the past, many people from the other countries would like to say that Chinese car feel cheap and the quality is not so good. But now you can see in this Stanza D9, everything puts on the right place. The leather feels very expensive. Everything good, and it drove for 20,000 kilometers, and everything keeps in good condition.
Yeah. So now Chinese car can use very long time and can last very long. Not like the old days. Maybe in the old days, some materials and the petrol engines and transmissions maybe need much effort to keep it long. But now all the battery electric motors can last very long, and all the materials and all the designs, I think, is in another level.
Yes.
Compared to the old Chinese cars.
The Chinese automobile industrial has been upgraded to a new level, especially these 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
These 2 or 3 years. Now let's check about the exteriors of this D9.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think MPV, luxury MPV looks like this, all from the Japanese cars, from the
Alpha.
Yeah. If you watch the live in Europe or in USA, maybe you are not familiar with the luxury MPV market, but in Asia market, it's very popular. Start from Japan, and I think become popular in Hong Kong. Some movie star in Hong Kong use this and take this trend into the mainland China. So I think now mainland China has the most popular market. It's the most popular market of the luxury MPV.
Yes. And for BEV MPV, their size are larger than those who have petrol engine because they have to fit a larger battery.
Yeah.
So the space also become a larger, and you can see a lot of, I should say, the super luxury MPV in Chinese market, like Li Auto, like Xpeng X9. They have fancy interior, fancy outlook.
And the room is enough for the battery, also for the interior. I think it's a good combination when combine the BEV cars and the luxury MPV. So it's a proper choice.
And here's an interesting point. You can see AWD on those BEV MPV. Past day, if you're driving a petrol MPV, you don't have all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Usually.
Usually front-wheel drive.
Yeah, usually front-wheel drive, and a V6 engine may be the most powerful engine they have. But now with electricity motor, in China, we have some MPV could do 0 to 100 kph only at 3.8 seconds. The Zeekr 009.
Yeah. So I think we will show our viewers the Xpeng and the Zeekr later. Yeah.
Later.
All in here.
So Shen, have you been driving very fast in a MPV?
Yeah, I have been driving Zeekr, the 009, very fast.
Oh,
so it's
3.8 seconds, a supercar level acceleration MPV. In the past, if you have such power, your engine should be very big, and the MPV they don't have the space for V8 engine, V12 engine, but for BEV MPV, electric motor,
small,
just very small but powerful.
Yeah. So maybe next we show some other cars. So some SUV.
Yeah. The B8, which sells in China, called in another. Yeah, they keep the logo.
Yeah.
From the original brand. Actually, this one called Formula Leopard.
Yeah, 方程豹.
Here.
Yeah.
方程豹.
So I think first BYD want to take this brand also into the overseas market, but later they decide to combine this brand into Denza brand. So actually in China market, so the 方程豹, the Formula Panther is another brand different with the Denza. But in the Europe market, in Thailand market, I think in all the overseas market, they combine together to make things simple. As too many brands in the overseas market, maybe it's a little bit difficult to manage.
Yeah, and they changed name called B8, which actually in Chinese it's 豹八.
Yeah.
In 方程豹, which in Denza, I don't know. In 方程豹brand, this car is now the flagship model of it.
Yeah.
So let's check the whole exterior feeling.
And I think it's a real off-road car. When in 方程豹 there is something called 豹, something called Tai.
Yeah.
So when 豹start with the letter B, so it's a real off-roader. And with the chassis, with the chassis that can do the off-road things.
云辇 chassis.
Yeah.
Which do they have English name? They call X6 or D6P.
Yeah.
Yeah, 云辇 P. In Chinese is the chassis built for off-roading.
Yeah.
We will check later. Let's
start with the exteriors.
Anyway.
So we can see it looks all the straight line. I think it looks very strong.
It feels like a space shuttle.
Yeah.
From you can see the everything. The line is sharp and it feels very, how to say, firm. And people maybe compare it as a Range Rover. Like the Defender series.
I think Defender series.
Defender series. And interesting, if you see the C-pillar area, especially the part after the C-pillar, it could look a little bit similar to the Defender series.
Actually, the off-road car, the design in all the off-road cars, I think it starts from the Defender, from the Land Rover Series 1. So now we can see some cars, maybe lots of cars looks like a little bit like the Land Rover.
And this cube-like SUV in Chinese market now is very popular.
Yeah.
Every manufacturer building a cube-like off-roading SUV. Every manufacturer have this type of product right now in Chinese market, and this is the BYD's maybe the top
The top
one
model.
of top one.
Yeah.
Because they have Yangwang. So
Yangwang.
it's not the highest level, but it's the top
It's
model.
in high level.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think although lots of cars looks like the same, like the Cube, but some can really do off-road, but some is just the shape.
Yeah.
So I think this car can really do the off-road. And I think this car, this time here, is just for show. So you can see it's a left-hand drive. So it's a Chinese car, and we can see the 3C logo. The 3C logo. So normally it means this car is made for the Chinese market. So I think maybe it's a show car promotion for the future.
Yes.
So maybe later in 2 years, the Thailand market will have the right-hand drive
V8
of this car.
Yeah, and interesting, they bring the version with the drone. And this is the, I think, quite smart design for a SUV.
Yeah.
Because those who like to drive this type of car, they maybe like to drive somewhere wild, to the desert, to forest, mountain. And if you have a drone which can take photo and films automatically with your car, it should be very funny.
And can show you the road in front when the road is blocked.
Yeah,
you can just you can just go back and don't worry about the road in front of you.
If I don't make mistake, it's developed with the DJI.
The
famous drone company.
I think the most famous drone company all over the world.
Yeah. So let's check about the interior.
Yeah. So we can see, although in the shape in the exterior it looks very well and looks very strong, but inside it we can feel something luxury. All the materials, I think it's not so soft, but you can feel it's a premium brand. It's not a cheap brand.
Yeah, it's premium brand because we have lots of leather. Lots of leather, and what I quite like most is the button. They keep the physical button. They keep a lot of physical button for changing your driving mode, changing the battery setting, the four-wheel drive setting, and the aircon, which means when you have a dirty hand, you could easily control all this with glove.
Yeah.
And the design, it feels very hardcore, I mean.
And some very interesting small design. I think it's a large atmosphere light, and the air conditioning all in the straight line. And in the shotgun seat, there is also a screen. So that means when you sit here, you can play some music and watch some videos.
Why we are off-roading?
No, I think maybe on the way to do off-road.
To the destination. And now it just shows the off-road mode. The driving mode select page for the car. You can see a lot of driving mode you can select. Auto, snow, sand, mud. It's like the Range Rover. They also have the terrain
system.
Terrain system. In this BYD also have a terrain system. And you can see a lot of data like the angle, the wheel pressure, the suspension, the 云辇 P suspension could automatically adjust the ground clearance by its ladder. You can scan the environment around the car and automatically change the setting of the suspension.
So although this is a Chinese version car and the system is in English, so I think maybe this car will go to overseas market in the future very soon.
And we can see Sport Plus. In my memory, this car could do 0 to 100 like 4 point something seconds.
Under 5 seconds. So
under 5 seconds for such a big SUV. If it's using the internal combustion engine, it might be a V8, 5-liter V8 from Range Rover. And all those PHEV or BEV cars, if you're running at in city, you could have a better like fuel, not fuel consumption, just running consumption. Because the electricity fee in China is very cheap.
Yeah.
So running this car, it just like we use maybe 1 or 2 liter petrol for 100 kilometers.
Yeah. Let's move to another stand.
Now let's change it. Let's go to next station.
Yeah.
Next stage.
So we can see full of Chinese brand here. So,
yeah, especially in this area, we
yeah.
can see about 10 brands.
Almost every Chinese brand we can see in China. So now coming to Thailand and make the RHD cars for Thailand and the overseas markets. It's very interesting.
Actually, I checked the data.
Yeah.
Last year, the whole Thailand BEV segment, Chinese car dominant the BEV segment.
Yeah, of course.
Over 80% sales. That's very incredible, I think.
On the way to here, I think almost 80 or 70% of the new cars on the road are Chinese BEVs. So now the world is changed. So I think the Chinese car has more and more chance.
Yeah, because in the EV, the whole EV building, like EV infrastructure.
Yeah.
We mean in China, the EV infrastructure are like leading the world.
Yeah.
Whatever building or just applying application, something. The whole EV industry in China is leading the world. So the product they actually bring to the consumer are quite good now. It's not like the past.
And the price is very fair. So I think in Thailand, all the cars here is the double price of that in China. Also the BMW and the Mercedes and the Porsche. So all the cars in Thailand is twice. The price is twice. So I think now in China, I feel very good as a car fan. So you can buy the electric cars, the reasonable electric cars for the daily use, and the sporty cars for the fun, also in a reasonable price.
Because the competition in Chinese market are very, very brutal.
Yeah.
We can use the word brutal.
Yeah, because I think in the 5 years, maybe there are more than 100 brands comes up, but maybe only 20% lives until now.
Yes. And under such competition, the quality of the car, the function, like everything of the car, you should upgrade your car very fast, in a very fast period. Usually like this brand, the Porsche, they develop a car for new generation, maybe 5, even 10 years. Now in China, the
2 years, you need to get a new model.
Yeah, you get new models, even new generation.
Yeah.
Because the electric motor and the development of the electric motor and battery is very, very fast.
And the cabin intelligence and the assistant driving. So that develops very fast. So I think for the assistant driving in China, maybe 1 month you got 3 versions. Yeah.
And for this topic, we could not get more experience outside the Chinese market. But I think maybe 1 or 2 years later, we will see a lot of Chinese suppliers.
Yeah.
To
do this.
Yeah. To bring their product to overseas brand.
Yeah.
Like BMW and Audi and
Mercedes.
They all cooperated with Chinese
technology.
Yeah. Well.
So next we come to the brand, the MG. So what do you think? The MG is a British brand or Chinese brand?
Well, it's a hard question.
Yeah. It's a tricky.
For now, I think I could consider it as a Chinese brand because all the technology, all the factory, all the cars, they are built from 100% Chinese technology now.
Yeah, I think it's different with other brands like Jaguar, like Land Rover. So they are bought by other companies like the Indian Tata, but they are still a British brand because the technique and
The factory.
all the things are in Britain. So, but for the MG, I think all the technology is Chinese technology.
Now on the stage is the MG4, which is not the latest one, but
Yeah.
the popular one.
The popular one.
In overseas market, also in Europe, you can buy this MG4 in Europe. And next to it is the MIFA 9, Maxus 9.
Yeah, but
Maybe
here,
yeah.
the same as the BYD, the Fangchengbao and the Denza, they use one brand, Denza, in the overseas market. And all the cars from the SAIC, like the MG, the Datong,
Maxus.
the IG, the
IM.
all the cars belongs to the MG brand.
Okay, now let's check. Maybe, wow, full of people inside that car. This one? Just look this MG4. Actually, I like this old version of the MG4, the design of the MG4. But
So
much
sporty.
Yeah, much
and
sporty.
aggressive, I think. For this car, we can see the spoiler, the light, and this shape. It feels like a sport car, and I think this car can do 0 to 100 in 4 seconds.
3.8 seconds with all-wheel drive version.
Yeah.
And it looks like some hot hatch, like Golf GTI or something. You can feel it's very sporty car, and with this gray paint. And
I think the logo is too big for this car. You can see, yeah, it's one hand size. So normally the car is not with logo with so big.
And from the size looking, it's a proper hatchback, and has a very fancy
Double wing.
double
You can
wing,
see two here, and there is also a wing, like a duck wing.
Well, this indicated it's a British brand. They keep a logo here.
No, it says British Dynamic. So this car technique from Chinese, and the dynamic from British. So we all know almost all the Formula One team is from the UK. So British Dynamic. That means
Maybe
this car.
it's tuned by Williams.
Yeah. This car has wheel.
Yeah. And check about the space.
So I think the space is better, much better than the Atto
One because more expensive car. It's compact level and this size, I think is quite good, and the space is flat, so you can easily put your luggage into it.
Yeah, here is nothing. And the back seat, we can see there is 40% and 60% we can hold it, and different like the Atto one, the base car, and that car can only do the whole back seat, but this car can do the 40% and 60% fold.
How about the design language of the MG4, you think?
Oh, in my opinion, I think it's a little bit strange. So, too many curves and and feel like sporty. But I think for the car in this size and in this level, in this market, maybe more people want the car more elegant and more family use. So I think the new version of MG4 in China, so they changed the design language.
The total change for the design language. And this car actually maybe born in 2023 in China.
I think earlier. Maybe this car.
At that time, this car looks very special.
Yeah.
But now it looks quite good in the whole Thailand market.
Yeah, in Thailand it's purple.
Yeah.
I think. And Thailand young people, I think
they like modify their car much sporty with spoiler, with bigger rim, and this kind of sporty hatchback car, they should like it.
I think in yesterday, I have seen several MG4 with some modifying, like the different color of the spoiler and big wheels, and I feel that's cool in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get in. Well, it's been a long time that I sitting in a MG car.
Yeah. It feels good actually. So not so soft, but I think all the materials is in the right level of this car. And
the design language is more sharp than which we saw in the Auto One. Everything is straight, and they even have carbon fiber sticker. I think it
is a sticker. It's not a real one.
It's not a real carbon fiber.
But this trim, we can feel it looks good, and with this air conditioning, and it feels good, and with some design, with some special function.
How about this car where's the ID3 from Volkswagen? You think?
I think they are in the same level, but for the people who want to try something new, maybe they would choose MG4. But for the people who is more traditional, they would choose the ID3. Yeah. But all the cars maybe need some new upgrade. I don't know. Maybe this is the upgrade version of the MG4, although it looks like the same as the old one, but maybe in the technology and in the battery is all the same. It's all the new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, let's try to get into that Lexus 9.
Yeah, I think there is Lexus 9.
Another BEV MPV.
Yeah.
The Chinese brand love to build this kind of MPV.
So I think that's the entry level of this size of MPV.
This large MPV size, because they have the little brother Lexus 7 and 5 in Chinese market, but now only 9. Lexus 9 in this Thailand market.
Yeah, we can have a close look. So that's 7.
Oh,
7 is here.
7 here.
Yeah. So we can just start with 7 and.
Okay.
I think this is the top model of the 7. I have seen the price is about 1.8 million Thailand yuan. It's about more than 300,000 Chinese yuan. So a higher level than the price in China. But I think it feels luxury. You can see electric doors, screens control, and 2 independent seats. Yeah.
But for its competitor, it's not the Denza D9.
Yeah.
It's the lower level.
Yeah.
Lower level competitor. So you don't have screen here.
Yeah.
And I think we don't have the massage function at the rear seat.
I don't think so, because the seat feels like only can do the manual. Yeah. The seats are manual.
But for Chinese car company, they built a lot of MPVs because Chinese consumer, like Chinese market, the family would like to travel all together. So they love to build such 7-seater. It's the similar in Southeast Asia market, I think.
Yeah. So I think before this MPV come into Thailand market, so Thailand often use the cars like the Mitsubishi and the Nissan, the Toyota, they make a 7-seater MPV, but with SUV or pickup platform, like that.
Yeah.
And the space is not so big as this car.
Yes. And now with a electric, with BEV, with the battery and electric motor, you could get more power, and more importantly, you could enjoy your air conditioning.
Yeah, more function.
In this hot weather, easily, without any cost problem, because you're running by electricity. All these device running by electricity, the running cost is very cheap.
It's good for environment and also good for your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the Mi 9. So basically, I think from the shape, the Mi 9 looks very like the Mi 7, so it's the same family.
And it's a simpler design than those MPVs we saw on the Denza.
Yeah.
It's just a straight line, headline, and not much
The big
decoration.
no grills.
Yeah, no grill. But it looks really quite big, this size. The 9 model.
I think the size inside will be very enough room space for the traveling.
Interesting, this car in Hong Kong market, maybe last year, is the best-selling MPV in Hong Kong market because it's cheaper than those Xpeng X9, Zeekr 009,
the Denza.
The Denza.
Yeah.
So let's check if it could provide the same level of comfortable
of those luxury
Yeah.
MPVs. Maybe we can first get into the front side. So the screen is different from that Max 7. So we can see 2 screens, but that's not continuous. Here is one. Here is one.
And everything feels much spacious. You can have a large storage room.
Yeah.
You can put everything into this area.
Yeah, that's proper for those cars, for MPVs.
And they don't keep the buttons for aircon, but you can directly see what you want to touch.
So we can feel the materials. I think it's just the normal materials.
Let's check out the back first, because somebody just inside the car. And
yeah, it's got the 3-row, and you can fold
manually fold it.
Yeah, manually fold the.
If you get other MPVs from Chinese brand like Xpeng, you could have
electric
button, and it could fold just under this whole cabin.
Yeah,
with flat.
But this also with this height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can go to second row.
So, just get inside.
Let's get inside. Well, it feels much better.
Yeah. It feels much better than the Max 7. I think in the 9 we can feel.
It feels like a first class.
Yeah.
First class seats in the airplane.
Yeah. We have the electric button.
Armrest.
Yeah.
Feels quite relaxed. And screen.
Yeah.
Again, at that size.
That size.
Because you could have screen to control your seat, your aircon, and everything. Actually, I think. Oh, we must move on. Oh, we have power outlet here.
Power.
That is for Chinese market.
Yeah.
The socket is for Chinese market.
Maybe they need to change.
They need to change it.
But that's very interesting.
Well, let's move on. Move on. I am 6.
Oh, and the Cyberster.
And the Cyberster. I love that car. In the car from IM Auto, they have their yoke steering wheel, which just only have a half shade of the steering.
But I think now it's forbidden in China.
Chinese market.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we move to another stand of the show.
We move to another stand, which you can see the logo on the screen, the brand, the Great Wall.
Great Wall. So maybe later we can talk about this motor. Yeah, that's a cool car. So maybe we start with this car.
Okay. Let's introduce a little bit of GWM for
no problem.
For overseas viewers. It's a brand that which famous for making SUVs in Chinese market
and off-roader.
And now they are building a lot of new energy cars like BEV, HEV cars, sedans, not sedan, just hot hatch, and some SUVs for city use.
So I think this hot hatch, this SUV, maybe
they call it SUV.
That's from a hot hatch, you know, called Good Cat or something like that. But here it's called Aura 5. So
and it's a SUV. You should remember.
It makes the Good Cat a little bit bigger and higher. Yeah, and like this.
Higher ground clearance. Yeah. And it looks cute, right?
Yeah, but only this side, I think.
And interesting, the whole design of the GWM for the electric cars. They have a brand in China called Aura.
Yeah,
just
this name.
Like this
just name.
And they build their cars name
different cats.
For cats.
Black cat.
Good cats, white cats.
Yeah, white cat.
So the female consumer loves this brand in China. And you can directly see the design language is not just for some off-roading use. It's quite cute.
Yeah, it's completely different from what GWM have made before.
Yeah. Just next it is the Tank series.
Yeah,
which their most popular Tank series, their most popular product.
I think this car only debuted in China a few months ago.
Yeah.
So now they made the
right-hand drive version for Thailand market.
So it's very fast. Maybe this car, when they want to make this car, they make it as a global car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, check about the back. From this size, you can see it's a little bit higher than the hot hatch version, the good cat. And
a little bit bigger. But the shape I think is the same, with some curved lines.
And a very special tail light design. They don't have a round or square tail light. They just have a straight light for this, maybe braking light and everything just into this straight light.
I think it's continued from the Good Cat, and I have seen plenty of Good Cats on the road in Thailand these days. So I think maybe it's a very popular car in China, very popular car in Thailand. And now I think the Aura 5 can offer different choice for them.
Well, this trunk is larger than the car we saw before, like the MG4.
Yeah.
And you have some space.
Spare.
Yeah, space
More space.
under it. Eh?
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has electric tailgate.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Okay, let's
So-
check the interior. How do you feel it?
So I think it's good, and all the material you can feel is in high quality. Actually, although it's just plastics and something like that, but you can feel the quality.
Yeah, you can see the speaker. They
Yeah.
have a special design for the speaker and use some golden painted.
And the design you can feel is same as the exterior and the interior, and I think it's good. So in some cars, maybe in the exteriors you feel it's cute, but in interior you feel it's normal. But this car you can feel
Yeah, they keep the same
Language.
design language. Yes.
inside it. Yeah.
And they have ambition lights at the door, maybe around the center console. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see the button.
Yeah.
It's like Mini Cooper
Yeah, it's
before.
make the chrome, make it chrome, and the style, the design, I feels good. And about the price, I have seen it's only 800,000 Thailand yuan.
Yeah, 800,000.
Yeah, so I think it's a proper price in Thailand.
We can see a lot of ladies around this car. So it's a cute car for those.
Female users.
consumers.
Yeah,
Let's check the space at the back.
yeah,
You just keep your driving position.
yeah. It's like my driving position.
Now I can tell you why they call it as is an SUV.
Yeah.
Because it does has more space now.
Yeah,
Because in good cat, it's a compact like a hatchback car. They don't have such room for the leg room. And we can see aircon, Type-C USB. And the seating, the seat feels also comfortable now. I think,
yeah. I think this is the most soft seat I have sat today.
yeah.
So very interesting. So maybe this car is for some female users and they want softer seats, and GMW makes this as soft as they can.
And you can see there's ISOFIX icon very clear. And
Yeah.
this is for family. This SUV is for family. And okay, now next.
Then we move on.
The good part of EV like such like a HEV right-hand drive car, you don't need to change the gear with the gear shifter
Yeah.
at the center, so you don't get you won't mess up with it when you're driving an electric car. And
Next, maybe we show the viewers the tank. So
this is maybe the hybrid version. Let's check it.
yeah, I think it's a hybrid version. And tank is popular recent years in China. And now
Is a diesel version maybe.
diesel version.
Interesting. In Chinese market, we don't sell a lot of diesel car.
Yeah,
Except tank brand, they sell diesel car well in China, whatever SUV or pickup truck. And interesting, this is a 2.4 liter diesel with four-wheel drive version.
yeah, four-wheel drive. And we can see this edition is Forest Phantom. So like this color.
Yeah,
And this shield of the rear light. So
and the paint maybe
yeah.
a little bit like a gray green something.
And I think the price is not so high. It's about 1.3 million Thailand yuan. So I think this price converted into Chinese yuan is only about 250K. So almost the same.
Almost the same.
Maybe only 20% more. We
Or
need
less,
to,
or
or
less,
less.
I mean.
Yeah. We need to consider the tax or something. So I think this car will be a big hit in Thailand. So Thailand customers like off-roads.
Yeah,
and
we can see some
Yeah.
short videos, some clips from YouTube. They modify their car to with big wheels.
Yeah,
Go
going
through
to
the jungle.
going to forest.
Yeah,
So maybe I think this car will be very popular.
and this car sells well in overseas market. Maybe some of the viewer from Russia, they know tank very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they and the foreign countries market have proved, tank cars have proved themselves for in different countries. They have good performance and good ability for off-roading. And the Tank 300 is their icon product.
Of this car, of
Yeah.
this brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks quite good. They have modified a little bit for the bumper.
And it has its own stylish, so that's very important. So when you see this car, you know it's a tank.
Yes.
And in China, in Tibet and Xinjiang, plenty of the players of the cars, of the tanks, have proved that this car can really do off-road things.
Yes. Let's check the interior. Do you like this one?
No,
Space shuttle.
not so much things, but I think it's good for this car. And we can see the materials and the plastics. Although it's not so soft, but I think for this car it's proper.
And we can see a lot of design for off-roading, for off-roading driving. Because like this one,
Yeah.
the handle, you can fix yourself if you are sitting at the co-pilot seat, and everything for driving setting is physical button. And
Yeah,
it's
must
very
be
large.
must be physical. You can
Yeah.
use it easily when you do the
And-
off-road.
Everything just you can just touch everything about driving, about the driving with your glove on.
Yeah, we can. Although the button feels just plastics, but I think
It's not so important for
practical.
off-roading car. Yeah,
yeah, it's practical. It's practical.
Easy to change if it's broken.
Yeah.
And for Chinese market, this car now sells with HEV version, like PHEV version,
PHEV version.
and petrol version, diesel version. So if you are interested of Tank 300, whatever the shape or the performance, you could find a proper version for yourself.
Yeah. And the proper, I think some modified version, official modified version of
Yes.
this car. Like this, I think for this car maybe only change the painting,
Yeah.
into the green. But in China, there are different modified version with the
They
different
upgraded suspension,
suspension.
and the chassis, and the tire, off-roading tire, and even tune up the power of the engine.
Yeah.
In Chinese market, they
And
have,
that's official modified, so
you
it's a cool car.
Yeah, you can save a lot, save a lot of time, energy to change your car to compete to others.
You can. So many photographers.
Yeah, for that new.
I don't know for the girl or for the car.
Of course, for the car.
For the car, so yeah.
The
No,
last time.
no, I think they are not for the car.
No.
Because
My
they
bad.
come to this car.
My bad. My bad.
Okay, let's move on.
Actually, last winter in Yakeshi,
Yeah,
-30
degrees
Celsius.
Yeah, yeah.
We drove this Tank 300 as in maybe a month for this Tank 300.
Let's
It's
have.
reliable.
I think we need
This
to have.
area.
No
next
worry.
day to Shen.
We can just see this instructions. So now there is a big motor. So this motorbike looks like a Harley Davidson or
Wow,
like the
8-cylinder.
Goldwing. No, it's the ADCT. That's the transmission.
No,
And
8-cylinder.
a cylinder. That's a horizon 8-cylinder engine. We can
Wow.
see here. So I think that's the biggest motorbike built in China. So that's cool. 2000 cc.
And looks fancy.
Yeah.
About the transmission, the engine.
Engine,
It's
all the hair.
explodes. Wow.
It's like a luxury version of the Honda Goldwing.
Okay, next.
So we move on.
Next, move on. Apart from Chinese brand, actually in this Bangkok International Motor Show, we could also see a lot of international brand like Toyota, Mitsubishi, which they sell a lot of cars in Southeast.
Only in Thailand, only
Yeah.
in Southeast.
Oh, this way. And at that direction, you can see Porsche, Mercedes, and BMW.
So next we go to which stand?
Let's check. And how about the weather here? Do you like
I think
Bangkok?
it's a little bit hot. But at least we have air conditioning everywhere, so no worry. Here
Actually, we have, you have a electric car in China.
yeah.
So, how do you feel the electric EV cars at overseas market? Do you think?
I think the most important thing for using electric cars and for the manufacturer to sell electric cars is the infrastructure. So in China, you have the charging station everywhere.
Oh.
So around my home, so although I don't have the home charging station, but around my home, I have almost 10 fast charging stations. So I can charge my car from 10% to 80% in 15 minutes. So that's almost the same as the fueling. So I think it's convenient. And now you know the fuel price of the whole world and in the Chinese market, in the overseas market, is go higher and higher. So I think just in 1 month, the fuel price is go higher 50%. So that's crazy. So now it's lucky to have electric cars. You don't need to worry about the price of the fuel. And
So you never drive your Porsche 911?
no, I drive it because 1 month ago I filled the full tank.
Oh,
so
yeah.
no, I have
lucky.
So I also have the half of the tank of that car. So I just use the half of the tank and wait for when the fuel price goes down. And normally the daily use, like go to work and go to shopping and go to anywhere around Shanghai and just drive my electric cars.
Yeah, electric car now in China is very, very popular. Like, take over maybe 50% of the car market right now.
Yeah.
And in Thailand, I checked the data. Last year, they sell maybe the electric car covers about 13% of the whole
No, just 13.
car market. But I think in the future,
it will go higher.
It will go higher.
So, but the importance is the infrastructure. So, because in Europe, maybe the charging station is hard to build so many charging stations,
and I think the electric price in the Europe is more expensive than Asia.
So I have made some mathematics. So when I drive my Porsche, maybe 1 kilometer need 2 RMB, 2 Chinese yuan. But when drive electric cars, 1 kilometer just 0.05 Chinese yuan.
That's very expensive.
40 times.
Very cheap. Yeah.
40 times. That's
40
crazy.
times.
40
That's
times.
crazy.
So for the daily use, for the traffic jam, why not use the electric car and with the lower price, and you can use the intelligent drive. So maybe when in traffic jam,
the car it could cruise by itself.
I just play a button and
click a button.
Listen to music.
Yeah.
And that's easy.
Now let's come to the next stage of Cherry.
Cherry.
And unlike those brands we saw before, they have bring 3 brands in a stand.
Because in the overseas market, Cherry normally use Omanda and Jetto. So they use these 2 brands and the iCar. So I don't know, we start from which car, maybe we can just have a look around.
Actually, in these days, I saw a lot of this J5 EV on the road.
On the road, yeah. So I think it should have a reasonable price. So we have a look at it.
Maybe on the here.
No price here.
No price here.
So I'm curious.
They have a sticker set. It's a #1 choice.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of this car in Thailand. And on the center stage, they have this C5 EV, which is the new products.
New version.
New version, the new products from...
Like a coupe SUV.
Yeah, it looks really sporty, I think.
Yeah.
And they have different powertrain version. This one is EV model, so the rim, you can see it's less, it feels just like a proper EV design.
Yeah.
And actually in Chinese car company, they like to build coupe SUV for the aerodynamic problem, for solving the aerodynamic problem.
For lower coefficients.
Lower coefficients. So you can see all these new BEV or PHEV, they have coupe-like. Maybe they are not coupe, but they have a fastback design. And let's check if we could get into this car. Yeah, kind of fastback design. And the color is like baby blue. It's like a...
But I think it's something white with some blue accent. Yeah, that's like that.
Can we... Also, this car feels quite sporty at the interior. You can see the design, the handle, and everything is straight and silver material. This car just looks for young people.
Yeah.
And different style from the Aura 5.
That's different. Let's get inside. Yeah. Yeah, we come close and feel the buttons. Plastic. It's no luxury, but I think it's proper for the young people.
Yeah. And this steering wheel feels not that big, and you can see that very simple design with only several buttons on it, and it has a tiny instrument cluster.
Yeah.
And we don't have power on this car, but you can feel it's newly designed Chinese EV cars. So everything just built for young people. How about Cherry brand? They sell cars at a very earlier age.
In overseas market.
Yeah, in overseas market.
I think Cherry now is the most popular Chinese brand in several overseas markets, like the Middle East and the South America and even Africa. So they go to abroad very early, and before China already makes the electric cars. Before that, they already export some petrol cars to the South America, to the Africa markets, and has a strong basement. So now, when coming to the electric age, so they have the advancement. So I think the customer in that brand, they already know Cherry, maybe Omanda, maybe Jetto, and when the new brand come into that brand, they can have some cooperation with the older Cherry dealers, and maybe has a strong future.
Now let's check the back.
Yeah. So when getting to the back seats, we can see the problem of the coupe SUV, because the headroom is not so enough. although there is one, I think when I see it straight, only one hand, yeah, one finger, that means. So when you want something sporty and low aerodynamic drag, so you need to
sacrifice some space.
Yeah, for the room space. So
and interestingly, this car had a proper manual door handle.
Yeah.
And in Chinese market, now the regulation and they upgrade the regulation for the
car handle. Yeah.
For door handles, they should be open by hand easily.
Yeah.
Which provide more safer usage for these EV cars.
Yeah, because last year some accident and it's hard to open the car, so maybe some injury or even some death. So in next year, I think all the cars manufactured in China will have the mechanical handles inside and outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Does this car bring you some memory of another Range Rover car?
Yeah.
It's like a
small Range Rover.
Small Range Rover.
Evoque.
Yeah, Evoque. And actually, this car does not have the same outfit in Chinese market.
Yeah.
They have the Cherry, maybe Tiggo 5X, but
yeah.
not in this shape. This J5 is specially for Southeast Asia market.
Yeah.
And I think it looks very simple and it is quite nice. Let's check about the cars that I'm interested about.
Yeah.
The V23.
V23. So I have seen plenty of this on the road in Thailand, I think. So it's popular. It looks good.
And it has proper price, actually.
Yeah, proper price.
Proper
I have
price,
seen the advertisement near the highway in Thailand, and there's a price about 1.5 million or something like that. Oh no, not so high. You can have a look at this.
They have price tag there.
Yeah.
Actually, in Chinese market, they have the brand iCar, which sounds like iPhone, but in Southeast Asia market, they changed to Cherry.
Cherry.
Yeah.
So I think now Cherry, this brand, come into the Southeast Asia market. So before that is Jeto and Almonda. Yeah.
And the V23 looks a little bit like, I might think, the G-Class wagon.
No, I think it's like the old Chinese, the off-road cars.
Off-road car.
The Beijing Jeep.
Yeah, Beijing Jeep.
The Beijing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
so,
they bring the new V27, which
more
look like the G-Class.
I think that car looks like the Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser, the new Land Cruiser.
LC71.
Yeah.
LC71. But this car, I think, is proper. The design is original design. So although it looks like some old Chinese car, but it's original Chinese design. It's very hard.
Off-roader.
Yeah.
We mentioned just before, the off-roader now in Chinese market are very popular.
And the detail is very cool. The run light and the signal light and the different details. And we can see the price of this car.
Wow.
Just the 769, 770. Okay, so that's about 150K in Chinese market. That's almost the same. Almost the same price. So it's proper. I don't know how it can do in this price when sell this car in Thailand market, but I think it's a proper price. That's cool.
And the cool things around this car with like this modification.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could camping on this car.
I like these wheels.
Yeah, this wheel.
Yeah, it's classic. Retro wheels.
They also have two versions. The two-wheel drive and
two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think two-wheel drive is enough for this car. You
Have some fun in the city.
Yeah, you want to drive it into the off-road road.
This,
and
let's check the
interior design. I like it. It's this simple.
Yeah, every detail they have put some design language of like
the pin everywhere, hardcore.
Yeah.
And the material, soft, hard, and you can see the silver trim everywhere.
Now the front, the center console. If you could see from the camera, the center console is very interesting.
Yeah, this design is very off-road. I think when this car wants to get higher market, they need to change this plastic to metal, and it will feel better.
But it's a original design feeling.
It's quite original design. It's very good. It's very
their
good.
slogan is "Born to Play," and this car, it just looks right to play everything.
To be honest, I haven't have a good look at this car in China. So this is the first time I have a good look at this car. I think it's interesting. And if the materials can be better, I will buy one.
No, you could buy the V27.
I don't like the design of V27. I like this.
Yeah.
But if they can change the material, this one, plastic to metal, I will buy one. Really.
And the steering wheel looks very sharp.
Yeah. And small. It's a good size. So now some cars make the steering wheel very big and it's hard to control.
This detail, yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah. I hope they can make a premium version of this car, the V23, and change all the plastic into the metal, and it will feel better.
Okay, check the back.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, for this size SUV, the room, I think, is pretty good. It's unlike the car we just saw before, the C5, the coupe.
That's
the coupe
much
shape.
better.
Yeah,
much better.
The headroom is much better.
And we can see the design. It's rough, but I think this car should be rough. Don't worry. And some small icons here. Interesting.
I think for young people, those who love to play or love to drive off-road, this size and this price, they don't worry about maybe when they're broken. Yeah. During the off-roading, this car will be much better than if you're driving a Range Rover or like the Mercedes G-Class or something. It's very expensive. And this car have enough power and a lot of modification.
Yeah, that's what I like. So, you know, in Chinese, there is word called 种草, so make someone feel something good and want to buy it. So this time, this is the first time I have a good look at this car. So I feel like it makes me 种草 it.
Yeah, and it does have a reasonable price. For
reasonable. I don't know what's the price of this car in China.
About 120 yuan.
So
starting from
proper design, proper price.
Everything just original design.
Yeah.
Like this small tailgate. Safety box. What does that mean? Maybe
I don't know.
You can save something.
Yeah.
Quite interesting car.
Yes. And I think you can afford this. Yeah. That's good. Oh.
Well.
And
a larger space.
Larger space here. Okay. I will have a good look at this going back to China. It's hard to imagine a Chinese car, 种草 a Chinese car in Thailand.
Now let's go to the I think the next one. And we can see a lot of people coming around for those Chinese brands.
Yeah.
It just shows Chinese car now is really popular in overseas market now.
Proper price, proper quality, and good look design. So why not?
And saving a lot of money when you're driving them.
So when buy electric cars and hybrid cars like the range extender, to some German brands. So BMW, Mercedes, I think is so about that.
And because we are in Thailand, if to this Bangkok International, you can also check a lot of models around here. Although I don't have license.
Motorcycle, the number plate is enough to buy a proper car.
And that's it. How about the maybe the view from here?
The first thing, is the Changchun is the first automotive factory in China, and Dongfang I think is second. And it's
they bring another
new brand. This brand only for overseas market, I think. Fourth thing.
They just call things in this market.
In the, also Europe market. I remember last year was in Munich, so also forcing there.
It's so similar to Chinese function.
Yeah. I don't know if this page the similar as in China. I don't think so. Yeah. It looks like a
match. It's a match. And they bring yet another MPV here. We saw a lot of MPV today.
So a lot of MPV in Chinese market, and now a lot of MPV with Chinese market to go overseas.
And this exterior is so more aggressive, a little bit complicated than MIFA 9 or something.
With grills and chrome grills.
And the daylight, running light, and everything looks more aggressive for an MPV.
So,
well, the interior looks great.
Yeah.
A super large screen, but actually it's a 3 screen.
3 screens, and from the driver seat to the driver seat.
It's a very, very large screen.
And that's the too many the touch screen. The buttons should be more the traditional buttons.
Yeah, physical button.
Yeah, physical buttons.
And actually, in Chinese market, 14th brand is focused on more valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like less price and but more equipment for this brand. So, this car maybe is cheaper than the D9, but you get the same level equipment because you can see these seats, the shape and the material is quite good.
Yeah,
it's soft.
It's quite good.
And you also have a lot of room for the storage, and like everything fits in a proper place, and
it's good for family use and for long travel.
Yeah. They use the different materials on the door, wood, leather. It feels really good.
And some hard plastic, so
yeah,
that's not the highest level of the MPV, but I think it has a reasonable price.
Reasonable price. Left hand driver.
That's a Chinese version.
Yeah,
you can
Chinese
see the
version,
double C,
yeah.
the triple C. triple C beige means that's a Chinese version.
Maybe later they will bring the proper right-hand drive version here.
Yeah. So the small table and screen here.
Screen here.
Also the seats. Oh, and very interesting. You can see the third row of the seats can completely fold in the platform of this car.
Yeah. And you could get a massage, heating, ventilating. And I promise this car is not that expensive as
of course.
deny. You should pay attention to this car if you are interested in luxury MPV.
And the trunk space is crazy.
Oh yeah, let's check about the trunk.
You can see the third row of the seats can completely fold up.
Yeah, by manually.
Yeah.
But you could have a large trunk.
Yeah, you can put your bicycle inside it.
Maybe 2 or 3 bicycles.
Yeah, 2 or 3 bicycles.
Yeah. It should be not so hard for throw up. Yeah. Well. Good. Convenient.
And when you fix the third row up, and then you have a large space here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's easy.
It's not so hard.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So if you are looking for a MPV segment
with big space,
yeah, I think Chinese car will be very competitive in the future.
Very.
Yeah, because whatever from the power, from the range,
the equipment,
also
the material,
ADAS systems. In the future, Chinese MPV will lead the market.
Yeah, of course.
Because you can see in American market, in the non-American market, they don't have such MPV.
Yeah, they just have one.
Yeah.
The Ford Transit, the GMC.
Yeah, and they don't build the EV version. Yeah.
No luxury. Yeah.
And from Europe, they have the new VLE now.
Yeah.
But that's really, really expensive.
Yeah, but maybe in China it will change. So I think the VLE will be manufactured in China. So maybe the the price will change. Because when it goes higher than the Chinese brand, why we choose Mercedes? So maybe just the logo.
Now let's check about the Honda. Yeah, we can show you something that the Honda bring from China.
Yeah.
The ENS2, they cover it.
Yeah, but they cover it now.
Yeah, it's built from China.
This is actually not only built in China, also developed in China. Yeah. So now Honda, Toyota, they all developed electric cars in China and also manufactured in China and exported to other overseas countries.
Talk about the export volume. The Chinese car maybe this year is surpassed it's just over the Japanese car company, become the most.
I think there are also some difficulties because most of the Chinese cars manufactured is inside China and is for sale in China market. But for Japanese brands, they manufacture cars all over the world.
Yeah, all over the world.
They have factories, around the world, and make cars around the world. So
here in Thailand, the Chinese car company established a few factories like MG. They built very.
And also the GAC
they built the factory last year maybe.
Yeah. So now we have a good look at the GAC.
Let's check what is on the stage.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Ion V version.
Yeah.
The second generation of Ion V actually.
Actually, I think it has a new name in China. It's called Bawang or something.
Yeah.
T-Rex.
And how about Ion brand? We saw a lot of when I take Grab in Thailand,
Yeah.
I take Ion
Always
twice.
Ion. Always
I take-
Ion.
Yeah, I take twice for Ion cars.
So actually, last year I have been Ion factory in Thailand.
oh,
So I think this brand now is one of the most popular Chinese brand in Thailand, and it comes earlier and with reasonable price and good equipment and some new cars like the Ion UT, the small cars, the Ion V, the a little big SUV, and some premium luxury cars. And I think it goes better and better.
let's check about. Well, this is a racing version of UT.
But I think it's
just modify the rims.
rims and
the
change
paint,
the livery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just this.
Okay, let's check about the Ion V. This car is built for family use, right?
Yeah, of course.
Lots of space. Do we open the door? No.
No, it's
Just
locked.
look
It's
from
a new
outside.
car. Yeah.
It's a new car. But it sells for about a year's in Chinese market. It sells.
Yeah, I think a year. Already 1 year.
The size of this car is, I think, is right on the middle of
Yeah.
the SUV segment.
Middle size. Yeah.
So the price is also very competitive in Chinese market. I don't know how much it sells in Thailand, but this car, even Toyota built a new SUV called BZ3
Yeah.
based on this.
Based on Ion's car.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. I think that's not the only Toyota based on Ion.
The next one
Yeah.
you will see is the BZ7,
Yeah.
which come from Ion A800.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
So now the Japanese car manufacturers, they are based on Chinese cars. So you can even think about it maybe 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we make cars based on Japanese cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the things get changed quite fast. Just 10 years and Japanese cars made from Chinese cars.
Yeah.
Now, how about check about the luxury brand? Let's see how those Euro brand for. Oh, which way we should go?
Which one?
Okay, now back to that full thing, because
Yeah.
the AUTOHOME actually is one
Yeah.
of the largest automobile not website, the automobile like
Media company.
media company in China. So we also support a lot of
Yeah.
support lots of Chinese brand to
Overseas, to do overseas
do,
thing.
yeah.
So I think now we are not one. We are the biggest Chinese media in Thailand Motor Show. Yeah. Of course.
Of course. We have a big team here,
Yeah.
maybe over 30 people.
Yeah, maybe.
People here, and let's check about their new car. They also bring a new SUV.
Yeah.
Like called Friday.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. I hope their next car called Saturday.
Yeah, Friday. So Friday is a good day.
Yeah, Friday.
So
is a good
Friday
day.
you have the hope for the weekend.
Maybe the next sport car they should call Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
And it's a popular SUV with sporty look. But this look is very special, I think.
So I don't know why they use this black accent of this car. So it's like the teeth of the dragon. Maybe they want this.
And
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The wash of the latch, and this black things.
And I checked the data. They don't have the. We don't have the grill for
Yeah.
this shape in Chinese market. In Chinese market, it's called 风行雷霆, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Thunder.
this new facelift is for Southeast Asia market,
Yeah.
and it looks quite aggressive again.
But that's Thailand, so it's proper. It's proper in Thailand. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's proper in Thailand.
Yeah.
And
Thailand market likes things like this.
let's check if they bring the petrol engine version here. In China, those new cars, the manufacturer built all this new car with different powertrain.
Yeah.
From the beginning. For a car, maybe it could fit with petrol engine, diesel engine,
Hybrid.
PHEV hybrid engine,
Yeah.
or PHEV plug-in hybrid, or pure BEV.
Yeah.
So this could be fit in different market easily.
Yeah.
Like Thailand, maybe they put a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine into it, and you could also get BEV when you are considering buying EV cars. The design of this size looks quite good.
Yeah, I think from this side it looks like a Chinese car. Yeah.
And everything very sharp, and you can see a little bit detail of the design. The spoiler, the rear light. Oh, Friday EV. This is EV version.
EV version. On that side we can see a hybrid version.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 4-cylinder engine.
The trunk space is enough for a lot of luggage, and actually this size and SUV is very popular in Chinese market for mid-size SUV, just like Ion V.
Yeah.
The competition
Family use.
in this segment is really brutal. Every factory has this size SUV. So let's check interior.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Yeah, this is a brand new car. I can promise it just run 19 kilometers
Just
compared
from,
to those 1039.
I think just from factory to here.
Yeah, just from factory. And it's proper right-hand drive version. They use different material, the soft touch material.
Here soft, here hard. I think it's proper.
Yeah, the proper four-way adjustment of the steering wheel.
And some trim looks like the
Carbon fiber.
but it's plastic.
Yeah.
No, I feel this side maybe feels like Mercedes.
Yeah, it's like the last generation, the W205 C-Class.
C-Class,
something.
Yeah, wrong. And the screen you can see every electric cars, every new energy cars, you have two screens here.
Yeah.
It's almost the same.
But it's quite easy to use for those young people who like to use the mobile phone. It's the same. It's the same logic. You just select your apps.
And you can have CarPlay here.
Yeah, you can have CarPlay here.
Yeah. So because in China, so we have electric cars, we have new energy cars. Maybe all the apps inside the car is very convenient. But here, maybe you need CarPlay to connect with your phone and make the use easier.
Yeah, the whole car, I think, for this Friday, will make the driver feel relaxed as they are just in Friday. Because everything proper, the equipment should be better. We talk about the 4Things brand. They build cars for good values.
Yeah.
And
I think reasonable price is the most important thing of the 4Thing.
Yeah. Let's check about the back.
Yeah.
Well, sporty seat. It's quite enough for this kind of SUV.
Yeah, the room space is better.
And for EV cars platform, whatever, just say the petrol engine or hybrid engine, if they build from a proper EV platform, the floor on the car would be flat. So the space in this kind of SUV is enough for family use.
Yeah, of course.
And I think this 47th brand should have a good target for this year because they bring such new car so quickly in Thailand market.
So.
This is range extension version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a popular choice for Chinese market.
For Chinese new energy car. So
range extension car.
we just use the petrol engine as the ranger as an extender. So it's easy to management and easy to use.
You don't need to suffer the engine noise
Yeah.
a lot when you're driving. And now we can move on to the next one. How about that way?
Let's go.
Let's go. Wow, there's quite a lot of people around this
Yeah.
new brand.
It's popular.
And the V23, you love.
Yeah.
I think the Chinese brand like 47th will have will set a proper price for their car to compete overseas. Because the manufacture ability in China I think is in a high level now.
Yeah.
We built a lot of new cars and with good quality. So this should be more competitive in the overseas market.
Of course.
Like brand JZ, BYD, they have proof that Chinese car is good. And this new brand, all these new brands should have a better future.
Yes, I think so. So now we have a look at the Ion again. And the UT,
the latest
small car.
How about the shape?
So I think this shape is good.
Yeah, it's original design, I think.
It's not great. It's not crazy, but it's proper, and it's cute with a light.
Maybe they have different colors for this car.
Yeah, of course.
In China, I remember they have the yellow one, the pink one, and every type of color they have. It's very popular in China. But this car, the point of this car is that it's a new platform. It could support the battery changing for this platform.
So now Ion can do the battery changing.
Just like Neo, if you don't know about this, you can drive your car into the battery changing station and wait for it automatically for 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Maybe 3 minutes, and your car will get a new battery in 3 minutes. It's way better than charging it. Although we have a very fast charging station now. And the battery changing is another way to develop the competition of this Chinese car. Oh, also you have electric seats in this level.
So you have a box here, so very interesting.
You can hide something.
Yeah.
With a
maybe some lipsticks for the girls.
yes, and also a large screen, a small screen like other cars. You use some soft materials in front of it. I think it would be a big competitor for BYD Dolphin.
Yeah, of course.
That car, the BYD Dolphin, is the best-selling car last year.
In the segment.
Yeah, in the whole Thailand EV market.
In the whole Thailand.
Yeah, in the whole Thailand EV market. Now they have a good proper competitor. Yes. And the quality of the Interior, I think is quite good. And you have a larger space for storage.
Storage everywhere.
And a sunroof.
I think I can close it. Yeah.
It has, yeah.
So, no.
The system we have here is already in Thai language. So you can see this car is ready to sell here.
So car, switch control, and window
close. Driving assistance. Yeah, phone collision assistant. The car will brake if you miss, if you are not automatically. Yeah. They bring all the new technology from China, and it just have a better competitive for those Chinese car. Yeah, the sunshade could be close, which is a good thing. Remember that Tesla?
Yeah.
All the Tesla model doesn't have sunshade, and if you are driving in, I could imagine if you are driving in Thailand,
yeah,
very hot from the top.
So I think for female customers, that's a very important function.
Yeah.
Smart cabin.
Wow.
Ventilation.
Ventilation is more important. I think the ventilated seat is more important here than any other market.
Yeah, of
the
course.
weather here is really hot.
It's too hot. Now in Shanghai it's about 10 degrees, and here it's about 30.
Let's talk about the rear seats.
Yeah.
Now I'm changing my position, and you sit to my back. How about the back seat? I have changed my driving position.
Yeah, I think it's good. I have a try. Oh, there is plenty of rooms. So I think for this car, although it looks not so big, but the room space is enough.
And from the dashboard, you can see this car could drive maybe about 300 or about 400 kilometers
when fully charged.
When fully charged. So it's also suitable for a country like Thailand. You could get to your destination just only one time charge.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, next. Let's go. If we check out the design of the sides, you can at the side you can see the two wheels, the wheelbase properly just extend to the whole car.
Yeah, like the Mini.
Yeah,
so
like
the
the Mini.
So the room space is as big as possible.
Yeah. And
so for small cars, this design is very convenient. Yeah, electric. It's electric.
It's maybe it's more. The equipment level is higher than Dolphin.
Yeah, higher than Dolphin.
I think Dolphin doesn't have the
electric
tailgate. Now, next. Well, where to? And we will have our live stream, maybe several minutes. Several minutes.
Yeah.
And we have another live stream after maybe three or 4 hours.
Yeah.
In Chinese.
In Chinese.
If you are interested about this Thailand
Auto Show,
the Bangkok
Auto Show.
International Motor Show. And how about the whole show opinion, you think?
This is the second time I have been here, so I think the Thailand car market is very interesting. So you can feel the car culture here, and people are interested about cars, and you can feel the future of the cars here. So because we can see almost all the new Chinese brand come here and want to sell this car to the Thailand market. So that's the most important market in the Southeast Asia, and I think for the cars here, we can feel the future and feel the history. So we have the time to show some sporty things, some original things, some classic things around the motor show. But we can see Mercedes bring a Pagoda, bring old SL here, and also some sporty cars like the BMW M3, M4, M3 CS. This car even not sell in China, but for sale here. So I think for Thailand market, although the tax is really expensive, so almost all the cars is double the price than China. But for the Chinese EV cars, we saw some cars with really reasonable price. So the competition is really hard, but I think the competition, the Chinese car will win the competition.
Yeah, and actually, if you travel around Bangkok from airport to here, you could not just only take a Grab with a Chinese car like this Ion brand.
Yeah,
a lot of Chinese cars on the road you can see actually, like the Zeekr, the BYD, the AUTOHOME. We saw a lot of AUTOHOME.
Yeah, of course.
On the street, and I think in the future, based on this Thailand market, the South Asia would be a very important market for Chinese new brand and Chinese car brand. Yeah.
Car brand, yeah.
And also, from the whole market spec, and the EV cars should be raised.
Yeah,
should be raised.
I think should be raised more because when the temperature is going higher, the electric cars is more shortable. First, the energy consumption, so it's go lower because in the winter, in the cold place, the consumption of the battery and all the system will go higher, maybe 30%, 40%, and the charging speed will be slower. But higher, the temperature is higher. There's no problem.
For the car, yeah.
It's no problem. And then about the air conditioning. When you use the traditional petrol cars, you want to use the conditioning, you need to start the car, start the engine. It consumes the petrol. It's not good for the environment.
And your wallet.
Yeah, and your wallet. But for the electric cars, you can just start the air conditioning, start the message, watch the video, listen to the music every time you want. So I think that's proper. And then I think the biggest problem we have just said is the
infrastructure for charging.
For the electric net. So I think that China has the best electric net all over the world. So we didn't solve the power supply when the power is not enough. So I think when we are very young, maybe sometime there is power shutdown. But in the recent 10 years or 20 years, there is never power shutdown around the China. So the power supply, the electric, is very convenient for electric car use. But for other markets, maybe all the country
it takes time.
It takes time
to
maybe
develop a better infrastructure for EV cars.
The whole new energy things, I think the future is in China, and need China to do more things to take all the world to step forward.
Yeah, that's a big opinion from the world now.
Yeah.
Whatever, from the AI area or the energy area, they talk all about electricity. And I think the electricity in the future, China will lead or even dominate
from the oil area to the electricity area. So the world will change. So luckily, we are leading it.
Okay, thank you for watching this live stream from Bangkok. the 47th Bangkok International Motor Show. And we will see you next time. Bye.
See you. Bye.